Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Tutor Things. Today in this video we are going to see CSAP typecasting. So in C Sharp, how we'll do typecasting? Like typecasting will already also present in normal programming languages like in C or Java. So casting is nothing but changing one type into other data type like casting or is nothing but conversion you can call it as like typecasting is nothing but data type we are changing like so whenever you assign a value of one data type to the other type, like for example if you have taken int type, so you are assigning some long value or like other data type you are going to assign or trying to assign, at that time what will happen, the conversion will happen, like how it will happen. So there are two types of typecasting there. So before getting started into and seeing this typecasting, I want to mention that is one thing, that is if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon so that you will never miss any update from us. As you know, we have started C Sharp tutorials. As you know, we have covered so many topics so far, and in the upcoming videos also we are planning to cover so many things. So to get notified each time when we upload a new video, you have to click the bell icon and like this video. Let's see, implement casting. So explicit casting, there are two types of casting are there, implicit and explicit. What is implicit is nothing but which is automatically, like you need no need to convert manually, converting a smaller type to larger type size, like a smaller type is already present. If you want to convert that into a larger type, like you are assigning some larger value to that, so it will automatically like cast it, it will automatically change from that data type to this data type. You no need to go and manually change there. So that will be an implicit casting. So next we have explicit casting. So explicit casting is nothing but manually, like converting a larger type to a smaller type. Like here you can see the format. Here implicit is nothing but automatically convert a smaller type to larger type size. For example, here smaller type is char, which is of size 1. It is converting into int, which is of larger type, that is 2 bytes likewise. So next the higher than that is we have long, and after long we have float, float after we have double. Like converting a small type to larger type is nothing but implicit typecasting, and that is will be automatical process, and whereas explicit typecasting is a manual process where we are converting large type to a smaller type. Here you can see this structure is just a reverse of that, from float double to float, float to long, and next int we have and next char we have. Let's see this with an example so that you will understand better. So implicit casting is done automatically when passing a smaller value type to a larger type. So here you can see int is there, which is a 9 value, and next we have double, where you are assigning this int value. These two data types are different, but you are trying to assign. So what will happen here is this an int and this is double. So int will be smaller, right? So int will be smaller, whereas double will be high. So it will smaller we are trying to assign to a higher value, then it will be going to the first type, that is implicit casting, that is automatically casting, that is into double we can perform. Like for example line we have, whenever you tries to give, that will get converted into double likewise. So it will convert it into int. So whenever when we are assigning that, it will accept that particular kind of thing. So it is automatical casting, that is into double. Here you can see try it editor, where you can try at that particular instant only. Here 9, we are assigning that, and we are displaying both the things, what value it will take in my double. We are checking it will take 9 value only, because automatical typecasting is happening. But whenever you want to for example here we have double, here we have double, and here we have int. So this will be your double and this will be your int. At the time what will happen means, it will not it will not automatically cast it. So here you can't automatically cast. Here see, it's not casting into double. Whether it is casting or not, what the result will come, you can see, so that you'll understand. Here you can see assignment made to the same variable. Do you mean, sorry, here we have to give as double. Here not, we can't assign the same variable to the same type, right? So already we have double as sorry, double we have to give those, right? So we have double and we are trying to fit it into the int. So see, cannot implicitly convert type to int. So double to int, an explicit conversion exists. Are you missing the casting? So it's giving error like this. so you can't do such kind of thing here. Implicit casting will not happen. You have explicitly cast that particular thing. So how you can do explicit casting? Like explicit casting is done manually by placing the type of parenthesis in front of the value. So if you want to convert any double value to a int, then you have to do manual casting. That is, so like this, you have to give a parenthesis, and in front of that variable we have to assign that type, then it will convert that. So whatever the thing which we have written, so whenever you add this casting here, I want to convert into int, first of all this double, and then assigning to the int type, then here manual casting will happen. From where, sorry, manual casting will happen from double to int. So from larger to smaller, we have to convert that by using manual process by adding parentheses type. Here you can see 99 you got like that. So here 0 point like something now, so 80 I can give. So this is all about that is explicit typecasting. So you can see 9.8 here getting 9 here. So double value and int value we are getting. So this is all about implicit and explicit typecasting. So type conversion methods also we have in the C sharp by default. It is also possible to convert data types explicit by using built-in functions. Like explicitly how we are doing now, like adding parentheses and type of the variable type, likewise we are adding. But instead of that, what we can use is default built-in methods we have. Like if you want to convert that to boolean, you can use convert to boolean, and convert to double for double conversion, for to string convert to int 32. So normal int value, and for long you can give assign, so long value like that. Any int 32 will be integer, and to int 64 will be long. So like this, by using these kind of inbuilt methods, you can also convert. This is called as a uh, implicit conversion. Explicit implicit will be automatically, you can't do anything, no need to do anything, it will automatically convert. But when it comes to explicit conversion, you have to take care, like you have to add a casting kind of thing. So that may be inbuilt methods like this, convert to string, like this. Here you are using this in instead of this, what we can use is convert convert dot to, here I want to convert to int but not the long, so you can use int 32 bit. I'm giving this my double value. So I'm converting this decimal to integer, and I'm assigning to this int value. So you can see the outputs getting here. So integer will converts this 9.8 into 10, because it is after 5 it will take like this now. So whenever we have here less than thing, then it will take as 9. So like this, the double value will be converted into decimal. So see 9 point. This is all about typecasting, maybe implicit or explicit. Implicit will be automatically processed, which is going from smaller to larger value, whereas converting from larger value to smaller value, it will not do automatically. In manually we have to cast, that is explicitly we have to cast the types. So for that purpose, we have already also have this built-in methods, so we can use these methods for different kind of things. So whatever the required thing, you can use required built-in method for converting that type. Here you can see we have 10 value for integer 5.25, and for bool we have true. So like see, you can convert this boolean true to string type also by converting to string. Here it is true normal bool type, but we are converting that into string type TRUE true. So convert to string, convert to double, convert to 32, convert to string. So this is all about conversions. So why we need this conversion means there is no need of conversions every time, but when the time demands, or whenever sometimes we need, we can convert use these kind of things. In the next chapter, where we are using user inputs, how you can take inputs from an user. Like user can enter any kind of inputs, right? So the user will whatever we tell that the user, this should be this type only, we can't. User can give any kind of input, but the desired output will come like well, calculations we need this type only as at the place there, like was at the time we need type conversions, like we are not sure that what value will comes in that variable, but we want the string value into that place, like required thing to get from any kind of thing, then at the time we use these conversions. So in the next chapter you will understand like how will lively in live we use these conversions, So in the next chapter. So that's all for this video, like typecasting. I hope you have understood implicit and explicit typecasting. So this is the order which is having sizes. You can go, right, sizes from which is a smaller size, which is a larger size. So based upon that, you can choose and do your casting. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Like, share, and comment. Subscribe and to our channel for many more videos like this.